Alright, here we have our little video. We are sitting here, opening a straight draw against a guy who's probably got two big cards we're going to raise. Hopefully he just folds his hand. If he flats, that's okay. We do not want to raise. Okay, he's going to go ahead and re-raise. We're going to stick him all in here. He folds. I did that because he was getting kind of feisty the last hand. He seemed like he wanted to maybe get my stack. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. This is a 6-player table, and my pre-flop actions are always going to be pretty much the same. Under the gun +1, any 2 cards, always a limp. This is the way I do it. It makes no sense, but this seems to be working. So limp under the gun, whether it's 2-7 offsuit or aces. Here's an opportunity where I can fire. Okay, he's going to lead in, but I could fire, take that pot down. My goal is to try to play my raised hands in position on the button and in the cutoff, and really try to stay away from my small blind and under the gun +1 and big blind seats. So again, we have the guy that's kind of wild up here. He's opened up to 3 times. I will call 1 time. Okay, we get to play him heads up. This gives us a double gut shot, a 7 or a jack. This I will flat call. If I hit my hand on the turn, I'm going to bump it and jam the river if I can. Okay, he bets small. I'm going to just flat call. I missed the turn card. This might be a spot where I could raise. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I do hit a pair of 8s on the river. I think it's good. He checks. It's possible flush draw. This is a hand I'm going to check call a bet. I'm pretty sure I'm good here. It felt good on the river. Okay, into the small blind. Unless I have a top hand, I'm just gonna flat or fold my hand. I'm not gonna 3-bet king queen. I'm not gonna. Those are all hands I'm either just gonna fold or limp, or I'm gonna raise like crazy. Here we've got 3 small stacks, these 3 guys. So a raise from the button, a big nice raise. I'm going to fold my shitty hand in the small blind. Let's get to the hands where I'm in position, and then we'll start playing cards. Okay, here on the button, this is where I like to play my hands. Now, given that these 3 stacks are so short on my right, I can't really 3-bet and then continuation bet. I'm just going to flat call. We got 2 stacks on the left. Now that's a great flop. Top 2 pair. This guy probably doesn't have much of it. He has an ace he might call. I'll go ahead and I'll bet $1.50. Maybe he'll call that with an ace. Maybe he'll jam it all in. And he didn't have much. Again, in the cutoff, this is where I like to be. Ace 2. This is a hand that I will raise with. I'm going to raise the cutoff, and I'm going to raise the button and the cutoff almost every time, and I'm going to 3-bet almost every time, irregardless of cards. But when I do that, when the flop comes out, I better be prepared to continuation bet. I'm not going to give up unless I come across. Okay, again, under the gun +1, first position, any 2 cards, 2-6 offsuit, I'm limping in. It looks ridiculous, but it seems to be working, and it has stayed working. So we've got our button player that I'm assuming is probably going to make a raise, because he's an aggressive player. He doesn't do it. Again, the same scenario. Now here's a hand where I've hit a pair. I'm gonna call. I didn't raise, so he's probably not gonna put me on an ace, and now I do not believe him. His bet sizing does not look believable. I think he's bluffing. I don't think he has anything. He does. He's got the ace, and he got me. There it is. It's probably not the best call, but I had a feeling and I went with it. Maybe I'll re-look that next time. I've only seen him play a few hands, and it just seems that's how it was. Okay, 9-10 in the big blind. we're definitely going to call 1-bet. 3-betting is what I used to do, and then continuation bet, and it never fucking worked. Nowadays, I just flat call or fold out of the small blind and big blind. So he is betting a $1 bet. This could be anything. I'm going to raise, and if he's got something, he's going to call. If he doesn't, he's going to fold. It's that simple. He doesn't. He's the kind of player that opens suited connectors. He didn't catch an ace or have 3 jacks. And he got caught, and I can see that. Chances are that he doesn't connect on that board. Now here's a hand I'm just going to flat call. I'm not going to be 3-betting my crazy wild hands. This is a hand where if he's got an ace, I'm going to get his fucking stack. I'm going to bet fat with top and bottom pair. And if he's got an ace, king, ace, queen, he's going to give me his money. Again, we're in the button. We're on the button. We are going to raise and 3-bet all day long. So here we are going to raise the button. This, whatever this guy is, his name, and I'm going to bet half of the pot here on the flop. And there's a chance that this guy's going to have something. He doesn't. It's just standard raise on the button and standard continuation bet on the flop. And when my decisions come, I will be there. Here's a spot where I can 3-bet my hand. In my position hands, I love to play hands in position. I don't have to have these great hands. It seems to be profitable. This is something I've just figured out today. Even under the gun +2, okay, he's going to raise and fold in that, but I would probably just flat call there. I don't know what it is that I'm doing the same thing, and it stays working. I come into some weird situations and I ring people with hands they never suspect. And here's where I'm going to just limp in. If I have 2 aces, I'm still limping in. I'm not going to raise. I will back raise at that point if it comes necessary. I can slow play my big hands. They don't ever know what I have. I'll go ahead and end the video after this one hand, but on a queen 2 board, my ace high figures to be good. I'm going to bet. And it does. So there is the end of the video. Thank you for watching it.